Alright, so this is a battle report between the Beastmen and the Skaven, 2,500 points at the Grail quest. My recollection of this game was it's not the most perfect in the world. Um, I made the wrong decision of drinking a lot of moonshine the night before, so there's the disclaimer right there. So if it's not totally clear, uh, blame it on the alcohol. Alright, now here's my opponent's deployment. He has this large, I think that's a plague catapult, just so big, and it ended up falling off the table when we were playing. It was terrible. Um, but anyway, here's my beastman. I have 50 gore. Behind the 50 gore is a unit of harpies, and beside the 50 gore is a unit of ungore, about 40 of them, and beside them is about 38 Vestigore with my general inside. He gets the first turn. He moves his crazy wheel, and that's pretty much it. And you see all this terrain in front of us. I call it impassable. This jewel thing impassable because that's what it was. You really couldn't put models in between it. It was terrible. So we have a big unit of giant rat things, ogres, back behind, and then next to the rat ogres, I think clan rats, and then a unit of slaves, which never get involved in close combat. But anyway, in my turn, I move up my Manticore and I put it behind a building because I don't want to get shot. That's just free points, and there's nowhere for the Manticore to really go to get points. The Vestigore, they just sit there because there's nowhere for them to really go either. You're going to get Skaven, so they don't really have a place in this battle because they're not wearing any armor. So they're fine where they're at. He ends up shooting a mess out of the Ungore. He takes a big chunk out of them. The Ungore only 212 points. And I kind of just sit beside the herdstone because I don't really know what to do. It might be impairment, I don't know. But he does move the doom wheel up forward in his following turn to shoot at my Vestigore because he knows that they're not really wearing any armor. And so I'm really, there's nowhere for them to go. That big piece of terrain's in the way. I have to do all this other wheeling and stuff. It's best that I just focus on one side of the one side of the flank and just deal with that side of the flank, And so he moves his guys up a little bit. He's not really pushing the issue that much. I mean, he does a little bit, and then I push my Fin Beast out there in the way. I don't know why I pushed the Fin Beast out there. I think the best thing for the Fin, I think the Fin Beast ended up charged. Yes, the Fin Beast charged the Doom Wheel and actually made it run. The Doom Wheel couldn't hurt the Fin Beast. In his turn, he ends up shooting more Ungore up. I'm fine with this. The Vestigore get hit pretty hard. I think by the Plague Furnace, the Plague Catapult, they get hit, and then a couple of them die. And here's what the board looks like now. He moves his ogres up forward. I guess he wants to send the ogres into the Ungore, maybe. But he's also given me a charge with my big unit of gore. And I think he thought since the rat ogres were stronger than my gore at that time, I wasn't going to charge him. But I did charge him. And in my turn, I turned into a dragon. And I think I lost 4 guys in the process of doing it. 4 guys, and I can kill the dragon ogres, I'll take it. So that's pretty much ends up happening. He kills a lot more guys out of the Vestigore. Now, not really. I think he kills like 1 or 2 guys. That Vestigore unit is really not getting hurt that badly with this. Here's after the close combat. My unit looks at that big block over there, and the Fin Beast looks at the same block. I'm going to try to charge the Fin Beast into the unit in the middle, and then charge him a bigger block into the unit closer to the left. And here's the Vestigore getting hit with more by some Plague Furnace action, or it might have been the weapons team. I don't remember what the weapons team was. He ended up charging his giant horde into the unit, and I ended up getting +1 strength and toughness on the Ungore, and I think he cast something on me. I'm not sure what. I think that's actually 2 +1 strength, +1 toughness on the gore, so they're pretty ugly. And then here are the Vestigore getting shot more. Can't really stop it. By the way, he used a dragon for his Winds of Magic So we both have a dragon on the field right now, but mine is just cooler, that's all. I actually had a pretty cool looking dragon. It was all plague furnished out and all that stuff. Alright, and in his turn he charges his units of, I think they were plague monks. I'm not sure who they were, but they charged into the unit of gore, a sizable unit of gore with a dragon in it. And I'm getting kind of pissed off because that Doom Wheel, that was points that I missed out on. I could have killed that thing. But anyway, here's his middle guys here. I think, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, the Fin Beast is out there in their way, and I was trying to get over to get one of his wizards. Maybe I could pop one of them before the Fin Beast dies. And here's more shots at the Bestigor. I actually and I moved my harpies away from his dragon. I'm trying to get everything away from as possible now. I'm trying to run. I'm trying to get out of dodge with the Bestigor now because they're getting hit really hard. And I want to keep my points. I want to be able to take the points that I've taken from him and run with it. And I casted +1 strength, +1 toughness on the Fin Beast, so now it's toughness 6 and strength 6. I think that's what ended up getting casted on him. And my Ungor is still alive. The Harpies fly over there near the Bestigor. I even want to try to keep the Harpies points. But as you can see over to the left, that unit was decimated by the dragon and stuff. And in his turn, he moves his. They finally come out. His scouts come out, and his dragon flies around the back to harass the Ungor. And so what is going to have to happen in my turn, I'm going to have to turn my dragon around so I can save the Bestigor, which I probably shouldn't have. I probably should have ended up charging his larger units on the flank with my gore somehow and cleaning up. But I think this is like bottom of turn 5. This is all going down. And see there, that's what's left of Bestigor over to the far right. Very small, yeah. We're getting decimated over there. There's another picture of it. That's what's left. We got probably 3 guys standing over there. I mean, he really waylaid into him, shot the mess out of him. Yeah, what's left, basically what's left over there is my general and a couple of guys. But I turn around, since his unit is locked up with the Fin Beast, because he charged the Fin Beast that last turn, I turn around with my Gore and the dragon, and I end up charging. Well, after that close combat with the last rats, I turned around and then ended up charging my dragon into his dragon. Now I have a great fire dragon, and he has a regular old dragon. I think it might have been like a shard dragon or something. I'm not sure. It might have just been a standard dragon of some sort. But I thought my fire dragon could take him. That wasn't the case. I think it only did like 2 wounds against his dragon, and that's what the game ended up. He ended up killing my general, getting the last wound through. I didn't make any regens the entire tournament, about the entire freaking tournament. But it was a good win for the. It was a slight win. It was only like I think it was like 11-12 victory or something like that, like one-off points. He might have gotten 15-12 victory because I didn't grab the objectives. So please comment or subscribe. Part 2 is coming soon.